you join a game and you just start playing.
You join a game and you decided to random when you don't even know how to play even one hero. It's a pretty smart move there.
That's emblematic of my style. That's all I gotta say. But yeah, we'll back to this one as we do have another pause. Heroes disconnected at the moment. We have been seeing a little bit more of that. Obviously, internet connections when it's from 10 different places hypothetically, as opposed to just 2 separate places. It's a little bit harder to ensure the connectivity.
Neon, I think they are together, but TNC are at home.
It's pretty cool. They're all able to be together.
See you later,
I wish
nerd.
we were together.
Do you really though?
Yeah. Then I can make fun of you live.
Unbelievable. Don't worry, we'll be together at some point. Near future. So things to watch for. KP's had a really rough game so far in this one. I guess that it's actually, if you look at like the Phoenix, Rappy's still been able to have an okay time.
It's a Beastmaster against a Chen. I mean, what do you expect if you can't go for the ball build to... Usually that's how you dominate the lane, right, as a Beastmaster. But if you can't go for the ball build, then you're screwed in the lane. He doesn't get the rune, so the support from Dire snatching the runes once again, this time. No stuns.
Gonna TP back home. Didn't have that next point up in Rolling Boulder.
I mean, this is so unfortunate for your patch. He can't. His supports came twice, but he couldn't refill his bottle.
Yeah.
He needs someone to. He can actually just TP back because the Chen can recall him if he wants to.
Well, that might be a good way to do it. That is one other nice thing about playing this Chen with the Earth Spirit, is being able to recall in and go for a quick gank.
Chen is, I think, one of the hardest heroes that you have to utilize well as a team. Chen and Io, I think, because it alters your whole team's playstyle when you have this specific hero in your team. Everyone needs to try to abuse the recall. It's not even about the creeps, I think the recall part is the imbalance part in a team game.
Mm-hmm. Well, and particularly in the early laning setup, you always get the lanes that you want.
Yes.
And then afterwards, you can just play super hyper aggressive around it.
It's the farm efficiency, because somebody can play, because you remember the dead lane stuff that I've been telling you about. So when you have the Chen, right, there's this one, the one guy that's going to the dead lane can play even longer there, because he has always a free teleport towards the fight. And Amber is going to find the Chen here. He's going to chase him out, but he doesn't really want to pursue for the kill. Bot lane, your patch is here. He's rotating. Yes,
this is the big one. They want to go for him. Gabby hiding behind the tower, though.
Observer, right? I think I saw him.
They definitely. It's right above him. They saw him walk down there. But maybe sticking around still, rolling in on the Gabby. Get the stun. Magnetize out. Is it quite enough? They can reapply Magnetize another time, as the stun is going to hit now on the try and walk away from them, roll away, and well, ends up just being a nobody for nobody kill.
Mid lane. Is this a nobody for nobody? Nope, it's a 1 for nil. Ricky makes the rotation, gets a pick off, and he's giving the support the levels right now, and he's starting to be active on the map. And this is something that I always like to talk about, how the cores are enabling the supports to obtain levels, how are you making rotations?
They're gonna find him. Ember Spirit brought down low is gonna die. The Opad, who's still scooting around there on his little skateboard. Hasted up, chased down. Gabby level 6. But doesn't have to hold out again as the roll comes through. They're super duper low, but it's not quite enough damage. They will be able to find 1 kill there. And now Tim's coming in for the cleanup. Yopaj Fairy Fire trying to hide, roll away. Is he gonna get out? A triple kill for Yopaj, and he's gonna escape. Tim's is just tickling him. This guy's got too much. Although, is it going to be able to get out of there? One more punch and the Sleight of Fist is going to end it. So it was pretty.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, call Earth Spirit is a thing. Go to your pubs, pick Earth Spirit, highlight mid, have fun.
All right, I'm actually going to go do that. That sounds really fun.
Am I getting in trouble for doing
I mean, maybe.
Coming to your pub soon.
Exactly. The thing that I was waiting to see that we haven't seen yet is like when the Earth Spirit was in lane against the Ember, he just like rolls and then a Sleight of Fist dodge and the Earth Spirit goes flying. It's always the funniest thing.
Towards the tower, yeah. He ends up in the tower.
Yeah. Dies.
Nice. So who is leading the net worth right now? Ricky. And it's gonna be the 10-minute rune soon. Plus the outpost. Outpost seems like it's gonna be one apiece. Ember is trying to steal an extra rune for his team. Can Dire equalize here? They have one rune top, and let's see if they can get another rune bottom.
Radiant's middle tower
They
is
should
under
be.
attack.
Well, actually, I don't know.
Phoenix is not going for the runes, so I guess TNC is gonna get what, 3 runes?
Yeah, looks like it. He's waiting on it. Waiting to eat up his bottle first. KP in the meantime.
Top tower is under attack.
You
your
used
top.
to be able to keep the runes and stew them for a couple of minutes for extra interest. Not anymore.
I know, it's sad. We need it back. KP quietly took out, I think, either a 3 or a 4 stack of the hard camp. Now
The Venge is not going to do
Martian's joining
anything.
with them
Rick
again
Pro can just
to
eat the
sort of
Venge for
clean
quick,
up
but it's the
some
same
more
as
of
the
the
Jakiro,
jungle.
Look
honestly.
at his net worth. He's not doing as badly as I expected him to, considering the laning phase. He has only 2 points in the axe, so he's going back to his 4. He has his Necrobook 1. Considering how he started the game. He's smoking to someone.
God's saving grace for them.
Oh, definitely.
TP?
Yeah. Especially most of the team has been getting to.
Chase, and that is an easy way to set. Although, well, I mean, he's juking, he's jiving, he's dying. And a god, dude, Scam, what the heck are you think? He's roar even. What?
Oh, here comes the rotation.
This is huge. Why did they use roar? Now they don't have it for anything. Magnetize coming out, a second round of it. They're rolling back and forth with play hard. As the chase down is coming, reapply Magnetize yet again. The kick through onto one. Hook stop afterwards. Shannon coming in. And you hear the call from LD. See you later, nerds. As March is going to try and make his way out, but not sure if he's going to be able to do it. As they will finally clean him up. They just keep rolling.
See you later.
Spirit is doing a lot of work. I felt like he used the raw because he was worried that the dance was going to run out and he couldn't get the kill in the end. He was trying to save it. But yeah, in the end it was very costly for them because the backup from the Dire team just arrived.
Super maneuverable team in general, and the Hand of God actually coming into play to keep them invested long enough to secure the kill.
Yeah. Like the moment you use raw, it means the Pangolins raw, he's gonna have free reign in the team fights. They have the roll, they have the magnetize, they have the egg. And here comes the Earth Spirit again.
Tim's gonna get gobbled up by these, although, well, no, not gonna actually get the change there.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
It's fine. No.
Rolling again, interrupted. That's Pango ulti going while the taunt is happening as they're going to run back in. Well, the roar also going to be used now on the Opatch. He's going to roll in deeper, supernova down. Just absolutely love that early on. The Charcot is super low. They are going to be able to chase him down. Gabby seems he can make his escape. 2 dead for 2, but they also want the buyback now on the Winter Wyvern and one more jump through. Gets the kick of the Ricky. Yo, Patch, what a freaking baller. He just doesn't stop. He didn't have any more remnants left, but he still had a teammate. And Armel is going to try and back out of there again, seeing if he can make something happen, possibly find some follow-up kills. But it is not to be scared. The absolute madman trading aggro over. No, it's not going to be there in time. March comes back in. There's the relocate. Tries to break the tether by the kick away, but it's not there. Eopatch is eventually going to get brought down. That was a little too close for comfort.
Oh, he does so much right click damage with the 50 damage talent, the power trades, and the huge amount of strength. But he's just doing so much, not just magic damage and right click in the fights.
That was nuts. Yeah, that like attack speed, getting up there. This is before the Spirit Vessel too. Like, he's gonna be a monster for a while.
The Ricky is actually crazy. He just ran in. He initiated as a Ricky. Freaking initiated as a Ricky. Doesn't get better than that.
I mean, he has a blink ability, right? That means he initiates.
Blink of
how that
no
works.
stunts. I initiate. Oh, he tanked so much damage and he actually almost got out in the end, you know? He just died because he wanted to go for the kill on teams.
Winner, can I ask you something?
Why not? Go ahead.
Okay. Alright, usually I don't wait for an answer, but I thought I would to be polite this time. Ricky, they always go the attack speed and the damage talent. Do you like the smokescreen cooldown talent for at level 15?
Yeah, some games I think there will be it has more value in that. But overall, I think as a carry, you would definitely want to get the damage more.
Dire's middle
That's
tower
fair.
is under
I just
attack.
think it's so cool. You get like so many lockdown from it. Silence missed it though. Get the grip onto Ember, rolling in. Heal is there. Edge trying to roll away again. Is it going to quite be enough? He is going to get the heal in from the stun ray. Edge. This guy's so freaking tanky. He eventually is going to be killed off though. He's gone a bit too deep. Skem with the cleanup in the end. And I mean, the fact that they had to commit that much, Gabby is just hiding over here to the side, but he has nowhere left to go. They buy back on the aisle, trying to get back in and save them. It's not going to be there in time though, and now he has to connect over to Armel instead. Trying to turn now onto the Chen. The silence is there though. This was a buyback from March. Is he going to get brought down as well? Looks like he is. A triple kill for Armel, not Skem. Trying to get out of here. Armel has him in the sights. That dust about to wear off, and it will. Now tricks the trade, waiting, gets the ultra.
See you later.
Very nice play. Nicely done by Armel.
See you later, nerds.
It's good control, good micro. The spell usages in the end. So they actually lost 5 heroes, right? Because March died back, and Dire lost what, 3 heroes? 4?
I don't know.
I think Earth Spirit died in there, so it was 4 from 5.
All I know is that there have been 31 kills in 16 minutes. It has been mayhem in this game number 1.
Yeah, the Sunray level 4, as a 4 Phoenix, sometimes you see players max the Icarus dive and you get the slow talent at level 10. But in this game, it seems like going for the Veil and maxing Sunray with the spell amp, just allowing him to do so much damage in the team fight.
Yeah. They didn't eat him up there, obviously, as Tim's and Armel were able to group together to get the kill. Very interesting game in the early goings here. And the 2 mids, the Spirit Brothers, are the ones that are standing out. 8-2 and 4 and 8-3 and 6.
They know you need a wake-up call at 1 a.m.
What are you talking about?
Is there 1 a.m. at your place? What, 2 a.m.?
Yeah, but I'm not a normal person, though, so that's fine.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
eSports people are not normal, right?
It's true enough.
We are all the night stalkers.
So it was finally a tower taken because there hadn't been one taken at 17 minutes. That was the first tower that fell. They've literally just been running at each other.
Second tower?
That's the second one now.
I'll keep count. Go ahead, keep talking. I'll count the towers. I'll count the kills.
It might be a little while before it ends up happening. It just feels like this pace of a game is very different from what we've seen so far in this league in some ways. As the smoke up's going to come and looking for a relocate afterwards.
What do they have on the Gyro right now? Gyro has he's just about to complete his Aghanims. Doesn't really have much yet. Ember is the one that's fat. Spirit Vessel and halfway to his BKB.
Chen has an Imp Claw. They're gonna run into everybody. Chen might end up killing himself out of the trees. And a God misses the stun. Has to back away. And now Cypher goes in. Supernova out there. Jump in from Playhard with the Blink Dagger, doing so much damage with Yopaj as well. Gabby and March have to get out of here. It's a danger zone, but they will be able to get the relocate away afterwards. Armel now trying to roll out. They need to get right there. The stomp. And they got him caught. Secondary stomp. The punch down for the finish. 3 dead.
Yeah, that was a bit overzealous there by TNC. After they got the Chen kill here, they couldn't really chase forward anymore because the IO, he was gonna bring the Gyro back. But unfortunately, they got greedy. They tried to get an extra kill on the Phoenix, and he just stood his ground, popped the egg, and the roll was there just to protect the egg. So there was nothing that they could do without BKBs.
Where is the pipe for TNC? I feel like there's so much magic damage.
Pipe?
Yeah. I want to see one.
I mean, if someone's gonna buy one, it's probably gonna be the Beastmaster. I don't think anyone else really wants to buy the pipe.
Yeah.
but he feels like he needs to get the dagger because they don't really have any good initiation. They don't have enough initiation, and he feel like he needs to jump either to jump the Phoenix first, or he needs to get the Chen because all of these heroes, the backline heroes, are doing so much in the team fights.
Well, they're going to move down bottom now on the side of TNC to try and take over this outpost, but realizing the inherent danger, it's not going to be.
They're gonna have to farm until they have BKBs before they can fight. BKB on Gyro and Ember Spirit. Generally, when you get the BKB build on Ember Spirit, you go for the Flame Guard DPS. But he's opting to go for the chains because the idea is you're going for BKB so you don't do damage, don't do a lot of damage. So you have to go for the Flame Guard DPS to compensate that.
Interesting. So yeah, this is more trying to deal with the fact that they don't have the best initiation.
Yes, they don't have enough stumps because they drafted a position 4Y when he's a good team fighter. He does really well at controlling the Rolling Thunder. He's very good at saving someone else, but he does have the weakness of lacking initiation until he gets a dagger.
Well, in the meantime, down bottom, Neon trying to trade off towers. Armel holding off mid, and the rest of TNC sort of farming on the top side of the map here. Continuously. But it's going to be the tier 2 tower taken. Tim's? Back out of there afterwards.
So for Dire, they're also trying to get they're also trying to get BKBs on the Earth Spirit, the Ricky.
Right.
So both teams are going to try to hit their BKBs timings in the next couple of minutes before the Roshan clash is about to happen.
Right. You know, we're also talking about like this tankiness of the Earth Spirit. He's now got 25 HP or 2500 HP and an Essence Ring on top of that. Like, he is going to be so hard to kill, I feel like, in these fights.
It's the Chen. Good luck.
Yeah.
Do they have a mech? Did someone build a mech? Oh, okay.
Like it.
And the Chen's not building a mech. Okay, interesting.
Interesting. Yeah, the BKB timing seems like it's going to be the route in some ways for Gyrocopter. He's queuing up a rapier afterwards. It's like, all right, we're behind. Yeah.
So soon?
Well, I mean, he might change it.
Do they have damage issues? I guess they do. Because Io and Byron doesn't really do damage.
Ember's kind of, it's like AoE.
It's kind of utility, so it's not exactly damage. And he didn't go for the DPS on Flame Guard.
Game is going to be hard. 22 minutes, it's a 4,000 gold lead, and you know, I will say that Neon have kind of slowed down their pressure a little bit. I was just looking over at Janela. He has 4 centaurs, so he's ready to stomp people. It's always fun when you see this sort of little herd running together.
Oh, yes, to be careful of the curse. Top lane. He just barely got out of the silence, and Osprey was late to the party. He was late, and I mean, the next important thing is definitely going to be the Roshan, the BKB and the Roshan. This is going to be the concern for both teams. The Beastmaster is going to have kind of like an upper hand with the Hawk to scout out what the Dire team is trying to do in most of the situations. But right now, I feel like Dire is definitely feeling in more control of the game because of how the early to mid game went.
I'm really concerned about the way that this next fight's going to work out. There's so many team fights. Oh god, Scam on the backside. He finds him. The Wyvern roar to try and save a life for the moment. Face in does have a curse available if they want to use it. Tim's is dead. Wow. But that's the BKB used, and now the follow-up coming for KP. Chased and killed off. Dude, damage.
Oh my god. He does so much damage with the Riki.
That's insane. So now with 6,000 gold lead, it just continues to grow. Neon are looking really good here. Very impressed.
Yeah, they're doing all the right moves, punishing every time TNC overstep their boundaries, and they're gonna smoke to even try to take back this triangle area so that Gyro can't really farm that. This is where he really wants to be right now, but he's getting driven out of his own mind.
Oh no, they find him. The roll in, they focus down that IO. It is gonna die, and the gyrocopter is dead afterwards. They're feeling so good about themselves right now. I mean, every fight, they've got Pipe, they've got Veil, they've got Vlad's, they've got everything. The Helm of the Dominator. It's just like all these giant team fight items that are hard to deal with.
I mean, the issue is also why is the IO gyro like they have to be out on the map. You know, you don't want to be.
Oh, doesn't manage to get out of there.
Wow, that was a calm, cool, and collected there, not using his BKB.
Yeah. Armel knowing his limits, absolutely. Well, the Chen Earth Spirit Tango taking Roshan because this is Dota. It's so weird. Sometimes the way that these heroes change around and end up evolving. Nonetheless, Roche is going to go their way. Smoke up from TNC. They're going to be a little bit too late to the party. And now, if they're not careful, Armel goes in, throws out the Sleight of Fist. Could go for a roll here if they wanted to, but no real need.
They have to. I think they have to defend this this region here. They have to hold this territory for the gyro to come. Or the gyro has to just risk it with the IO. You go out to the map and farm and just accept that the IO is going to sacrifice his life for you when you're in trouble.
To go in, Armel BKB reaction immediately afterwards. Can they do anything here at all? Rolling onto the Pango. There's Awareness Curse hitting only onto one. It's on the chin, but they relocated into Ricky afterwards. Now Skem trying to find himself an opening. Sleight of Fist dodge for the Rolling Thunder in. Now they'll relocate on the backside, but nobody else is here. The Gabby's just gonna get blown up afterwards. No, wait, no. The Cold Embrace, nice play there for the moment, but afterwards, is it enough? The control is there, and Gabby is going down. 3 for 2 so far, with Tim's on the buyback afterwards, and Ricky chasing down Armel, trying to turn, go for the Mayapie, is gonna be there. It is a triple kill afterwards. Skem gets kicked forward by Yopaj, but no follow-up is there.
So who got the better of the trade? I guess Neon, because they were able to take out the gyro and the enable of the big cores of TNC. Even though it's a 3-for-3 trade, so it's still a victory for Neon.
It was a buyback from the Wyvern too.
Oh,
so
buyback. So it's 4-for-3.
Yeah. 9k gold lead. Still looking good.
I mean, the moment the BKBs are out, they just can't do anything, you know, to all the magic damage that Neon has. The gyro expanded his BKB just to hit the egg, but I guess he doesn't really have a choice. He needed to kill the egg there. And the Ember, he used his BKB to initiate and to start the fight, you know, so he didn't have BKB anymore at the tail end of the fight, and he couldn't really do much.
It's one of those situations where it feels so bad because you have all of this damage if you're TNC, but it's all kind of in an AoE, and it just kind of gets soaked up the whole way through.
They have to do better with the combo because I think they used the Wyvern's Curse and the Beastmaster's Raw on the same target. Yeah. He roared. I can't remember who he roared, but I think he roared the Earth Spirit, and then the Wyvern cursed someone next to him. So and then the Chen was like recalling the Ricky in the middle of the curse.
Wasn't great.
I think they need to raw the Ricky. I think the Ricky is pretty important, or the Earth Spirit. These two heroes are too important for them.
And then actually be able to kill them afterwards. And I mean, that's the thing that I worry about with trying to go at the Earth Spirit, right? He pops Essence Ring, he's got 3,500 HP roughly. He's just picked up a plate.
Yeah.
It's so hard to kill him.
That's the damage problem that they're having, you know, and that's why I didn't really feel that great about the Ember not going for the Claim Guard DPS, because he's gonna have to do damage, and now Skem, he's gonna walk in, there's no detection, and he just walks in, gets a free kill, he gets away with murder.
What? He's gonna get the Necro Book afterwards too?
That's what, 500 gold? Oh, 600
that's like
gold?
every pub that I've ever played. Just I die to a Ricky and then I feed my Necros. Oh, hurts.
Don't buy Necros, bro.
That's a good.
Don't buy Necros.
I won't feed them. Just feed my life. Well, jump in. Skem just being a bully here. He's not gonna kill Gabby, but like, I don't even know. Just asserting dominance. Yes.
Sending a message, you know. It's more important than getting the kill.
Ooh, Armel's gonna get over here in time. He's waiting on it and will get the outpost, but high ground is being assaulted. Kids keep it alive a little bit longer. Roll in, roll afterwards onto Scam in the backline. Silencer onto Io. He can't tether onto anybody. They have the Supernova in the midst of all of this. Meanwhile, Armel trying to make something happen. This is the one kill on the play hard. Now trying to remnant away. Patch a little bit off the mark there. BKB comes out afterwards. Silence. Magnetize onto 3. Follow-up roll is going to be there as well, doing a lot of damage to Armel, but not quite enough for the kill. Winners. Chris Magnetize gets the finish. Now Scam turns to the side. They buy back on Armel. See if he can get back into this fight. And what can he do? Aegis already down. That's 3 dead. They buy back on the IO too. Everybody's here. Scam just going to hide off to the side. Maybe TP away. Maybe try and go for a blade strike. He is in trouble and is going to die. A ton of gold going their way. They at least get out with the Chen.
And they don't even get the bounty runes. Is TNC gonna get all 4 bounty runes here? March did the right thing. He relocated to pick up the double bounty runes. And it looks like his team is gonna be able to pick up the other 2 bounty runes. That's a huge turnaround. Punishing Neon for overextending. They're just too cocky with their double BKBs.
Man, how much damage did they even do to the tower? They did no damage to the tower.
They didn't even hit the tower.
They didn't do anything. It was a repair kit. That's why. Repair kit.
Repair kit. Thanks, Gaben.
No problem. Anytime.
Are you saying you're Gaben?
I'm Gabe. That's me. No. We'll leave it at
Tell
that.
them not to nerf my hero, my favorite hero anymore, please.
Who's your hero? Make sure it gets nerfed to the ground. Well, Gabby decided to go a different route. I was gonna say chickened out, but that's not very
Come
fair.
on.
He went to the Satanic.
That's not bad to say the chicken out.
That's the right play. But it would have been cooler to see
He's
the
trying
Ranger.
to secure the game. He doesn't want to throw the game away like what Neon did. Oh, the game's not over, but it was still a massive throw there. So the gyro is going to hit a point where he's just going to outscale against the Riki, because the Riki won't be able to man fight him after this.
Right. Well, that's gonna be easy.
What does the Riki need? So he's building a nullifier. Okay, that's going to give him more damage.
Do have a smoke up here. Armel spots out this haste run. They realize that he is there, and a little bit of D-ward action is going to go on as they roll up to high ground. But won't be able to find any type of an opening for a kill here. And I mean, it is really hard for them to do things to be beat. Like, Armel is in no danger. If he needs to, he's got the haste run.
He's just trying to make him click a button. But no, I'm saving my BKB charge for a rainy day. And that is not today.
Can't emphasize enough how little power they have on Neon.
Oh no! Gyro, he has no TP! His TP is on cooldown!
Oh god, and then kick back in, and Skem's got him. He's gonna try and live through this. I mean, he's got Satanic and BKB, but is he gonna get bursted in time? Gabby turns to try and fight. He's killing the ball off. I don't think it's gonna be enough, though, sadly. The Gyrocopter left all alone is gonna be taken to the grave. And that's what happens when you kill the IO. Oh my god, the mass tips. Poor March.
The thing is, like, I feel like they know this is like a dangerous place. Like, they relocated here. So what you need to do as the IO is you actually needed to take a better position. You need to hide around the trees and wait for the relocate timer to end, and then you tether towards the gyro. Because you don't really even need to hit the creeps right as the IO. You just need to be in position to bring him home. You are just that ride home that he cannot miss, you know, the last bus that he has to get on.
It's true, and that's one of those things that normally doesn't happen.
Yeah, why are you even hitting the creeps?
Yeah, that's huge. They're gonna recall in if they need to. The Earth Spirit doesn't even be careful not to get the recall interrupted. Don't know if it happened or not yet. I think it did actually.
What?
Oh yeah, he's gonna have to TP. So I think. Oh no, Chen. It's still on
He got
cooldown.
hit by the ball or something?
He got hit by the axes.
Okay. It's not the end of the world since he still has TP. Should be okay.
He's TPing out to the outpost. It looks like, so he's gonna be a little bit late.
He's gonna be there still. It's late, but he's gonna be there.
Heals are coming in. War now on. Oh no.
What did he roll?
He roared the wolf. That's not great. Now the roll in the second time here, trying to find themselves Armel silence. BKB out from Armel. Playhard just going to back away. Now, are they going to be able to bring down this Chen? It looks like the answer is yes. Although no, maybe not. The turnaround Magnetie's out there as well. The stun, the control is going to be there. It's a lot of damage, and March is dead yet again. No buyback. Follow-up could come in just a moment, and Gabby could get kicked out of the base.